Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here we have Mika again spamming the emojis. Well done. Just want to quickly say the subscriber count is going mad. Like 3 days ago, we had 500 something, and now it's on 700. So that's pretty mad. It's pretty mad. I gotta see. So, thank you. Okay. Is this all good? Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Yes, it is. Oh no. Just want to quickly say, do not loop. Do not loop. Okay. I've got a video coming out actually tomorrow as well. So, do people want music? Do people want music? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I've got my unhook. That's not what I wanted to put out. I got this unhook Chrome extension, and it just deletes everything on the chat, which is really good when I'm trying to focus, deep work. But it's bad now when I'm trying to look at the stream chat. So, all right, let me just quickly. Bro, where am I from? I'm from Romania, man. But I've lived in England 15 years. Right, I'll put this pull up for like 2 minutes. I'll put this on for like a few minutes, see what the response is, and then we'll go from there. Let's get talk. What's good, man? Hello. You guys all voting in the poll, remember? Put your votes in. This is a democracy. Should we play music, yes or no? Okay. So templates. Right. We've got more people on yes, one person on no. Hold up, I'm gonna look through this for a sec. Hey, is learning C++ at 18 years is tough. It's tough at any age, to be honest. Anyone, no matter what age they are, if they are, what's the word? If they have enough time to waste to become good at C++ and they actually do it, that's tough. That's tough. You're learning C at 17. That is tough if you are spending a lot of time on it. If you say you're like learning C and you're spending like 1 hour a week on learning it, that's not tough, right? You're gonna do it every single day. Every single day, no giving up. You are supposed to never give up. Hey, we got Monkey Man, bro. We got Monkey Man. Bro, you're my favorite, man. You got my favorite name. Monkey Man. I'm obsessed with that name. Have you tried Scroll WM? So it's like Neri plus Sway. Dude, I don't know what 2 of those words mean. I only know what Sway means. So now I don't know. Don't know that one. Okay. Generic programming. Concurrency. 1191. That's the page. 1191. You guys can't even see the book, can't you? No, you can't. No, here's the book here. You need to go to 1191. See what's going on. Okay, this is like an arm workout. Okay, we've got more people saying yes. 1 hour is writing code and 2 hours is debugging. Yeah, that's facts, bro. That's facts. Gotta lock in on the Kaggle grind. Kaggle? I forgot what Kaggle is. What's that? IISC. What are you saying there, boy? So in Linux, there's something called a window manager. It tells you Windows automatically. So Neri, Sway, Squirrel, WM, and all that stuff are Windows managers. Yeah, 6.7. Uh-huh. Yo, Original. What's goody? Original, what do you think? Should we have music or no? I kind of want to do some concurrency crap today. But this book is not helping. Oh, it kind of does. A thread constructor takes a task to be executed and the arguments required by that task. The number and types of arguments must match what the task requires. That's a lot of crap, bro. Okay. Well, let's do some concurrency stuff. So go here, make the currency stuff. Music, yes. What kind of music? Kaggle is a website where you can find data. Oh, data. Yeah. I remember now. I used Kaggle in the first year of my college course for software development, and yeah, it was good. I downloaded like a few data sets for the Python, like data science course. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Yo, is C hard? I want to learn it, but I don't know if it's any good. C is literally the best language in the entire world, man. Anyways, man, do hard work, make small projects. It helps a lot. Yeah. What's good, Dixelius? Your nice lazy Vim setup. For some reason, I can't install it. Man. Is it Alex? Am I pronouncing your name right, Alex? Dude, I've spent countless hours trying to set up an EOVim. There's a lot of problems with lazy Vim that I've personally encountered, and I think I know what you're encountering as well. But just so I can get a grasp of what kind of problem you're having, are you trying to install it on WSL, or maybe are you trying to install it on a brand new Linux system? Because I'll show you another problem with lazy. If you do sudo apt install neovim, right? There's a high chance that this command is going to break your lazy Vim installation. What you need to do instead manually is go on. You need to go on the actual website and curl it, or like download it, right? from here on your Linux system, and then you need to do a bunch of this stuff. Yeah, you got to do all of this. So you don't want to install it from apt. You got to do it from this website, because otherwise it's going to install a weird version and LazyVim's just going to mess up fully. I had loads of those problems earlier on the I had this problem on the laptop and on this computer. So it's not to do with hardware, it's literally to do with the Ubuntu package manager just being bad. A lot of software is moving towards C, C++, and A. Yeah. C++ and C will never die. It's the best. You're on Linux system with Nix OS distribution. Thanks for explaining. All right. Well, I don't know anything about Nix, but is that Debian based? I really don't know anything about Nix. Let's see. Okay, it's not saying. I don't know. It's independent. Okay. All right, people. What music should we play? It's been 5 minutes. I'll end that. I'll do another poll. This poll will be like 1 minute long. We'll do Oliver Tree. Now I'm gonna get my ass gonna get copyrighted, man. You want the stream to get banned? You hater. Um. um. All right, people, make sure you go vote now. Bomboclat Reggae. Okay. Cool. Okay. Bro, did I just close the window? K-pop. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Should I just have this on this screen? So I don't have to keep on looking on the other monitor. Okay. They're all on the same. Dude, we're not playing K-pop, man. Okay. Include thread. I think it's include mutex. I wanna delve more deeper into concurrency and parallelism. So, and what else? I'm aware we have 2 chats on the screen. That's a bit weird. Chill Jazz. Okay. Oh. It's winning. It's winning. Yeah. Thread. Boost. I'm not doing boost. Should I use boost? Apparently it's like complicated to use and get. Yo, Navan. Try using Alacrity terminal. It's not only for Linux, has support for Windows, all that stuff. Alacrity. I'll check it out. Oh, this kind of look. Well, you can't see it. The symbol here kind of looks like Arch. Wait, that is Arch. I guess it's just an example. You know, I'm putting that back here. Taking up too much space. Bro, who picks something else on the poll and they're not writing it? You're actually like a scammer, I can't lie. Let's see, 30% of 7. 2 whole AI people click that. Only 1 person wrote it. Crazy. So it's just like a terminal. Not now. Okay. Oh, I completely forgot about the music. Who's winning? Chill Jazz. Okay, let's do that. Okay. That is definitely copyright. I know what to do. Yeah, where's this go, man? Is that loud enough? Okay. Yeah, it's lo-fi. It's lo-fi. Cause I didn't actually want jazz. Okay, so concurrency C++. Let's see. It's very hard squared. Oof. LearnCpp.com might be good for that. Although I do say to not go past chapter 15. Oh, that's not good. This website doesn't even have it. Yeah, this website doesn't have anything on concurrency. That's mad. Okay, well, let's see this website. 2 or more threads are blocked. They're forever waiting for each other. Bro, who wrote this website? 2 or more threads are blocked. They're forever waiting for each other. I'm not going to say anything, but I think I know who made this website. Starvation. 2 more threads access shared data concurrently, leading to undefined behavior. Okay, let's try create all of these errors. So recreate errors. What's it called? Race condition. So 2 more threads access shared data. So let's do shared data. And let's do a int money equals. You see, man stacked, you know. We got £8,000. Okay. And then we're gonna make the threads here. So std thread. Mutex atomic. I forgot atomic. Include atomic. So do I need to make a mutex? I won't use mutex or atomics now. So I'll make it too easy. So thread, and then I think it takes in a parameter, like the type. We'll just try it. It's the thread int, and then t1 equals. How on earth do you make a thread? Equals, I forgot. It's the thread. JThread is better apparently. Support for auto joining and cancellation. Original, how dare you leaving? How dare you leave without telling me? Crazy. Single thread of execution. JThread automatically rejoins the destruction and can be cancel stopped in certain situations. So, is JThread better than normal thread? JThread is better. Okay, so I'll just use that from now on then. It's rate compliant, and then with the thread maybe, yeah, you gotta call join to be fair, but manually. JThread is automatic. That's way better. JThread, yeah. So is it like JThread up here in the include? It didn't say. Worker. Let's do oh, I need a function, don't I? Increase. Money. Oh, I need the reference, don't I? So, JThread, it doesn't take any types. It's not a template. Threads begin immediately upon the construction of the associated thread object. Construction of the associated thread object. Okay. Starting at the top level function provided as a constructor argument. Here's a template. The top level function, the return value of the top level function is ignored, and if it terminates by throwing an exception, SD terminate is called. Top level function may communicate its return value or an exception to the caller via std promise or by modifying shared variables. Yeah, we need mutex or atomic. JThread logically holds an internal private member of type stop source, which maintains a shared stop state. Stop source allows the function to check if stop has been requested during its execution and return if it has. So probably, I'm guessing stop source is running in its own thread as well to constantly check if stop has been requested. No two JThread objects may represent the same thread of execution. Of course. You sub now? Thank you, Alex. So this also has join, but JThread does it automatically. So I'm just wondering, what's the point of having this join method if it's done, well, automatically? Okay. So is there no example? No. It's the find in thread. Okay. So it might just take a function, double money. I was just here. Come on, bro. JThread example. Modern C++ is such a scam. Everything is modern at some point. No. Okay, this does not help. So it really seems there's no resources for JThread. That is so weird. So no one in this world is using JThread. Okay? This thread, sleep 4, oh, that's sick. I want to include Chrono as well. So, worker thread running. Worker function. Let me copy this. And you know what? I want to have some sort of static ID as well. So every time we run worker function, it increases the ID. Augments it. So do this will be better in a. This will work better in a class. Worker ID. I'm kind of doing it procedurally this time. Yo, what script should I do if I'm learning C? Dude, if you want to learn C and C++, you got to join the Discord server, and there's some good resources here. Yeah, go here, click on C++ down here, click Great C++ Learning Resources for Beginners. And also you can go to Program in General or any of these categories and ask people. Shameless plug, every single stream I plug this. And every single stream people come in and they appreciate it, so shameless plug, whatever. I don't care. You can always ask people for advice. There's people always talking. They'd help you out. So just come along. You don't have enough age for Discord, so you can't. Wait, you're... Oh, how old are you? You're less than 13. Soul Coding, hello. Hello. What's up? In this stream, we're doing some multi-threading concurrency crap. Okay. Okay, and we need std chrono. This thread. I want to search up what is std this thread. It's like what the hell is that? The namespace groups a set of functions that access the current thread. Oh, that's sick. Get the thread ID. Yo, yield to other threads. Sleep until. Okay, these both seem good. I don't know why you'd yield. All of these functions seem really useful. Sleep until blocks the calling thread until ABS time. A point in time when the calling thread shall resume its execution. Note that multi-threading management operations may cause certain delays beyond this. Absolute time. So that's probably to do with the system clock and not the time in the actual application. Maybe. If you're gonna ban me, you're gonna ban me if I say it. No, I don't care. Anyone can watch the video, the stream. Age doesn't matter when it comes to watching my content. Do you know there's AI agents? Like Hermes is an actual impressive open source project. I'm thinking on using it. Ever heard about it? No, I've not. Original shut up, bro. He's probably mature for his age. Original, never say that again. Oh, this guy's 9. You're 9 and you're a Linux Pro, dude. You're definitely lying. You're definitely lying. Yes, too old, bro. 9 years old is too old, bro. AI agent. I'm bored of all these agents, man. They're also sort of the same crap. With enough autism. I'm pretty sure everyone here is autistic. Everyone here is on the spectrum a little bit. Using std chrono system clock. Bro, what the rascal is going on, man? We've got 3 namespaces. std, chrono, to time. Why have we got 3 namespaces, bro? This is awful. There's this one kid on YouTube that does ranked Code Force. He actually correct. I know him. You're talking about the Asian guy. I'm subscribed to him. He's absolutely correct. Yeah, I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about. Mama, yeah, Mami win, yeah. So, current time. Why are we putting struct? You don't need to do struct in C++. This is literally the C++ website, and I don't know that. That's C only. Oh, hopefully I'm not wrong. That'd be silly. He moved on to LeetCode. We actually cooked. Yeah, this guy's gonna take all our jobs. What's your favorite browser without Firefox or Chrome? What 9-year-old's asking that question, man? I didn't even know what a browser was at 9 years old. If I didn't have Firefox or Chrome, I'd use Brave. I mean, it's still Chromium, but better than using Chrome. At 9 I was eating sand. At 9 I was putting sand somewhere where sand shouldn't be. Okay, sleep 4. Let's do the time span after which the calling thread shall resume its execution. Yeah, that's relative time. Yeah. Duration is an object. Let's see. I ain't reading all that. Okay, countdown. So this thread, sleep 4. So inside this thread, we've got all of these things like yield, sleep 4, sleep until, and ID. So I'm actually gonna print out. I'm gonna print that. Yeah, in this area, I'm gonna do using Chrono. Maybe is that gonna work? Like to access our namespace. Ooh. Okay, I'll just try it. No, that's not gonna work. Using std this thread. Using std this thread. And now we only need to do std cout thread ID. Ayo, what's Vivaldi? Search it up. Original likes he likes, what's the word? LARPing. He likes LARPing. He just says some words and then he just like goes back in his corner with all his aura. Dun, 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 dun. Get ID. ID of the thread. So there's many different ways to get IDs of the thread. JThread get ID, and then get underscore. What? So JThread has get ID, and then this thread also has get ID. Surely they're not the same ID. An object of member type thread ID. There's another thing. What? There's ID. Why is there so much nonsense? So much nonsense. Gabe, check Discord. You gotta work on your LARPing, yeah. Take notes from Original, my moderator. Right. Oh, I'm Vivaldi is my main browser. Okay, he's using Vivaldi. 472 hours and that, and 420 hours on Firefox. So that's my moderator. Yeah. Okay. Side tip, you can use sleep func to pause a thread where the sleep function is called directly within a function that runs on a hold up. If you don't bother with the whole thread, fine. Let me read that again. You can use sleep function to pause a thread where the sleep function is called directly within a function that runs on thread. Bro, you put too many words there, I can't lie. The sleep function is called directly within a function that runs on thread. Well, every function runs on a thread. Alex, yeah. Dude, there's no way this guy Alex is 9 years old. How do you know that sudo rf command? If you call an OS function like sleep, the thread the function is running on will get paused. Yeah, Monkey Man, do that. Literally gotta do that. Okay, wait. The lo-fi hip-hop music died. Okay. Hello, Harash. What's good? This guy's definitely lying. How are you, bro? You're definitely a prodigy. Delete system 32 gave me 50+% more speed. Alex, make sure you're doing what Matt is telling you to do. He knows ball. Okay, thread. So we'll do current thread ID, and then we'll do this thread dot get ID. Okay, now that's not gonna work. We're gonna do, bro, calm down. So std this thread get ID. Why isn't it working? Okay, let's just try it. So we'll do worker function. Okay, let's compile this. C++ main. There's an underscore. Bloody rascal underscore. Okay. Money. Oh wait, what? We got the reference. We don't need to. What? JThread is only available from C++ 20. I'm on C++ 23, my friend. Do not make me punch the screen. Expected primary expression before int. Your mom's an int. Alright, let's try this. So we're gonna destroy that. And then I need to compile somehow with std 23. std equals 23. Damn it. Alright, let's do 20. Hmm. We're cooked. How to compile latest C++ version with G++. That's not how it works. Guys, it's not this hard. There it is. std equals C++. Ah. Yeah, that's it. I forgot the plus plus. Okay, so we'll do std plus plus. It should work now. Okay, so that removed an error. Yeah. Yeah, Prodigy. This is basic start DSA. We're not doing DSA right now. We're doing concurrency. You can also use get current thread ID Windows. I'm not on Windows, I'm on Linux. Clearly, I'm LARPing on Ubuntu. JS is good? Nah, bro. JS probably a language my 5-year-old nephew uses. You know, to have a little fun. Not do anything serious on. Expected initialize before money. Money is already initialized, mate. Car was not... My double money was not declared in this scope. Yes, it was. Yes, it literally was. This is a global function. Yeah, bro, this thing's rage baiting me. Right, let me just do that. Invocable. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. Money times equals 2. Expected initializer. Right. I need to search this up. This doesn't make sense. It's already initialized to an int. What's so difficult? Show code. That's the code, blood. That did not help. Where's the scope of the function? Bro. We got main here. Got worker function here. Got double money here. And we got 2 public variables. Maybe it's complaining that I put the reference operator there. Literally, what is going on? All I want to do is times an integer. Actually, what is going on? What is going on? It's a function. You need either a scope of the function defined in H. Yeah, I get what you're talking about. Like, I got to put the curly braces, but it's like it's just like with an if statement. If you do if 1 equals 1, then you can do straight here. Instead of doing this curly braces, you can just do here return 1, right? You don't need curly braces. It's the same concept, is it not? If it's not, then that's really stupid. Never seen it work like that. Ah, okay. Maybe I'm just too advanced. That was a joke. Okay. Let's try this again. Cool. Thread ID. Okay. Worker thread running. Okay, we got that ID. And then we're gonna stop this for a sec. So std this thread, and then sleep. What is it? Stop for sleep until sleep for, I think. When creating a thread, you should learn about .join and detach first so you don't get odd behavior later on in the code. No, I always appreciate the advice from chat. So thank you very much. You don't need to shut up. But I already know about normal threads and join and that. And like, you gotta check if joinable, then you do .join. But with JThread, it's done automatically. Welcome, brother. We're doing concurrency, multi-threading stuff with JThread instead of normal thread. Yeah, but JThread does automatic array. So we don't need to do .join. No problem. Like, the style of the streams feel chill and old school. Got tired of these AI idiots. Yeah, I'm glad you like it, man. That's the point. I wanna make content this like the old style, because I don't like the new style either. You got 30 minutes to spare. Thought about using this. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. That's very thoughtful. Very cool, man. And then Matt, if you're gonna come in future streams, it would be nice to have you in the Discord as well, so I can talk to you more there. You seem like a pretty smart guy. I'd love to have you chatting over there as well. Okay. Oh, I forgot to print out ID as well. Current thread ID, okay. And current worker ID. Worker ID. let's have many threads. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do something. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna try it though. I'm gonna have a vector of like many threads. So we'll do, just see how it works, and then it will be j thread, and then all threads, and then we'll do for int I is less than, we'll do like 100. Let's do 1,000. And plus plus I. And then here we'll do worker function. Worker function currently isn't connected to anything. Double money. Okay, let's do print money. Let's see out. If the music's too boring, please let me know. I think it just died, to be fair. Oh, you haven't used Discord for years? You'll be around to chat here and there, not often. Just waiting for the bus now. Oh, okay. So what job do you have, Matt? You got a software engineering job? Now, what's going on with you? I need to find out how to give arguments to the double money function within the J thread. How to provide arguments in a J thread. The constraint is on the invocable is that it accepts a stop token as first argument. So switching the order won't. Okay, that wasn't what I was looking for. You're searching, you got 2 interviews, hoping for the best soon. Alright, good luck to you, man. I mean, all the jobs I've had in my life were all part-time. Because I was always a full-time student, of course. So, I don't know the struggles of searching for interviews. Because all I did, I printed out 1 billion CVs. I went to the local fish and chip shops and the restaurants. I gave it to them there. And they hired me on the spot. So. Obviously, the pay is awful. It was. Alright, everyone look away. I'm currently vibe coding. Turn your cameras off. If you use a stop token, I'm not using a stop token, you melon. God damn it. Right. AI is useless as always. yield. Race oh, that that's what I wanted to do from the beginning. I wanted to recreate a race condition, and I still haven't done that. So, T. So we need to make pointers. So okay. We need a pointer. The J thread end pointer. What happened? Okay, what am I doing? Right, get out of here. Okay. All threads dot put dot in place back. And then we need to make a new J thread double money. Obviously, if you want to make it safe, you got to put some use what's it called? No, it's not mutex. It's called a lock guard. Use a lock guard. Okay. So now we've got we've got 1,000 different objects on the heap. Worker function. I'm not really sure what the worker function is doing here. It's kind of useless. This is getting weird. You need to pass the args as second parameter. Okay. So money, and then print money. Too few arguments. Oh, I forgot STD. And I didn't put arguments either. So money there. And I need STD. Oof. Oof, man. That's tough. That's a lot of stuff. Should I even bother reading all this? There's a lot of words. In instantiation of static STD thread. Required from here. Static assertion failed. JThread arguments must be invocable after conversion to R values. Well, I gave you an R value, so you don't need to convert it to an R value in the first place, actually. So you have to scroll back on phone zoom. Yeah, that's fine. Is invocable. Evaluates the false. Static assertion. Let's figure out what that means. Evaluates a condition during compile time rather than when the program is running. Oh, that's really good. Capturing bugs before it's even compiled or during compilation, and you're not even allowed to run that code if it's faulty. That's pretty cool. That's so cool. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that here actually. Okay. Hey, it worked. That's so cool. The comparison reduces to 4 equals. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just a note. Okay. Okay. So this isn't important to use a vector, so I'm just gonna... Yeah, because it doesn't work. Wait, all threads don't place back. It might work. So I don't need to do anything on the stack, on the heap. Func in place back func. JThread. So I don't need to do a JThread. I can just do this. You need that symbol after std JThread for vector. Oh, you mean up here on this line? Yeah. Okay. So is this fine then? I don't think it is. That doesn't look right. I'm gonna try this. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. There's many less errors now though. Static assertion failed. JThread arguments must be invocable. Bro. So it's just the argument that's the problem. This is a static integer that's already initialized. I don't really see what the problem is. I'm asking for a reference to it and I'm giving it. The money needs stdref. Ooh. stdref. I've never heard of that one before. stdref. Ah, sick. Thank you very much. Let's search it up so I know what it means. stdref. Reference wrapper, eh? This music's making me fall asleep. So can't lie. I've got to change it. And it seems like this isn't copyrighted either. You know what? I don't care if anyone doesn't like this song. I'm keeping it. You can also change the function signature of the function that takes int as parameter, so you don't need to do stdref. But it depends on your goal of the function, of course. Alright. I've got to see what stdref does first. I'm not really sure what it does. The helper functions that generate an object of type reference wrapper using template argument deduction to determine the template argument of the result. Do we have a smart man? We've got many smart men in the chat. Matt, I think Matt is competing in smartness with Yuso. With this guy. This guy Yuso, he's probably the best in like the entire server at C++, and there's like 140 people here. You're probably competing with him, Matt, in terms of experience. L value reference. Oh. Yeah. Okay. So many nerds. Wraps the reference to a copyable object. Okay. Well, if we're just making it a copyable object, then what's the point of making it a reference in the first place? Let me test out. So if we remove the reference here and then remove this, technically it should work. It does. I really don't understand. That's never happened before. I've never in my life, the past 11 months, had to do that. Had to use stdref. Hello? No audio. What's going on? You trolling? Had to do that. Had to use stdref. Hello? No audio. Dude, you scared me. Reverse engineering, you scared me, man. Thought I didn't have audio. I didn't use it much often either, but it's because of how you wrote the signature of double money. I mean, I wrote it pretty normally. What's wrong? What should I? No, I don't get it. I've written many times int reference, and I've never needed to do stdref. Okay. Well, it's gonna work now anyway. Money is 0, eh? So we've got a vector of 1000 J threads, which are all supposed to run instantly with this money counter, and it just I think it has something to do with how to construct the signature of JThread is. fair enough. Okay. AI, bro, why AI? Mike, my friend, we are not using any AI. I don't know what you're talking about. I've already seen that. Okay. Sleep forward definitely is the most useful one. Now the problem is, man, it's copying the variable money instead of using it as a reference. Okay. I'm gonna try something different. What? Thread arguments must be invocable after conversion. Nah. Don't get it. What copies? Well, there's no. Well, there was a copy. Well, because on the, on the website where I looked for STD reference, STD ref, it said that the point of STD ref is to make that object copyable. So if it's making it copyable, then it's no longer accessing this actual variable that I needed to access. It's making its own version of it. What am I building? I'm not building anything right now. I'm just learning about concurrency, multi-threading. Why not use lambdas? You could capture variables easily. Yeah, but I'm trying to make it work with real functions, not lambdas currently. Do you know about the lambda capture feature? Yeah, it captures the data they put in there. Arguments. STD bind. Use STD bind for what? On a normal function. Here, they're doing the exact same thing I'm doing. Thread, T1, the name of the function, and a parameter. Okay, I'm gonna do this without a parameter. Because that is literally the entire issue. Annoyingly. So money. Money should be like $32,000. Too many arguments. Fair enough. If that's the only issue, then we're good. We're Gucci. There is 3200. So the entire issue that was stopping the program is the arguments. I gotta find a way to do it. So like SSLORL, you said std bind, or just use the lambda. Okay, we'll try the lambda method first, because it's two people saying that. So okay, so where is it? Here we'll do a lambda, capture this thing. Yo Shritej, we're just doing some concurrency stuff, multi-threading stuff. Okay, we'll capture that variable. Double. No. Money. Yeah, money is global. It is. It worked just 2 minutes ago when I removed the need for the argument. But I'm trying to do it with argument just for why not? You know, why not sake? Okay, but Matt, you put a semicolon in the lambda. I'm a bit confused about that. Yeah, they are both global. It reads as a line in on itself. Oh, okay. Thank you. Double money. Wow, it worked. Okay, so that's the lambda method. Split the line so it's not in the same line, but it depends on your style. So yeah, that's really confusing for me. I thought you can only have one semicolon per per bit of code. The idea of arguments is polymorphism and abstraction methods that come with C++. Yeah. For a global function and variable arguments don't really make sense, but it's all a way to learn one way or another. Yeah. I'm just doing it because why not? Because doing it with global is too easy. I want to challenge myself. And the other method was std bind. So let's check that out. std bind. The function template bind generates a forwarding caller output for f. So to type. Calling this wrapper is equivalent to invoking f with some of its arguments bound to args. Okay. List of arguments. List of arguments to bind with the unbound arguments replaced by the placeholders. It's like turning a normal function into an std function which can be passed around. Well, I don't know what std function is either. Template class used to store and invoke callable objects such as functions, lambdas, and functors. It provides a flexible and generic way to handle callable objects. Okay. Can wrap different types of callable objects in a single interface. Does bind transfer ownership? It doesn't talk about ownership. Hello Max. Oh, you're here to stir up drama again. You're lucky my moderator Max isn't here. You're feeling pretty down today and you miss your own friends. What do you mean your old friends? May I suggest a few things? I personally see a better learning path, but I know it can be annoying if someone keeps telling this or that. Sorry in advance, just let me know if I should shut up. Nah, don't shut up, man. Keep saying. So what would be your learning path then? If you have a better learning path, tell me. I'm always down to hear new ideas. Let me delete some stuff. It's too much mess. I don't need this either. Okay, this is the entire file. This is everything in the whole file. I would suggest remove everything. Have int main, create one thread, that's it. Then we move on to how you create a thread during std thread j thread. The direct call like that earlier. Okay. You know what, man? Sure. Let's do it. Just thread creation. Okay. Yes, sir. So we'll do std. So is it just one thread? That's it. Then we need a sort of function for the thread. And then what? A lambda. You know the difference between thread and JThread? No, I only heard of JThread like less than an hour ago. The only thing I know is JThread does automatic handling for resource acquisition is initialization. Apart from that, I don't know. So I don't need to manually do join. That's the only difference that I know of. Alright. We'll do pure threads. Thread T1. Okay. Well, my goal is to create a race condition. So what would you recommend? What resources did you use to learn CPP? Well, I'll answer your question now, Jack. If you come to the Discord server linked on my head, you click on the C++ channel. You go to Great C++ Learning Resources. Many people have used these sources to learn. I'm updating it regularly with loads of good things to learn from. They're all free apart from this book, but I really recommend the book. So yeah. Max, calm down. Let's start with std thread void print my value. Void print val and enter val. Well, don't we need to implement the function? Did you watch the C++ video, the worst programming language of all time? Yes, I did. And then I watched right after that the best programming language of all time by Coding Jesus. The guy debunked all of the crap from that video. So I'm not even worried about that. So std thread T1, print my value 1. Okay. Print val 1. Okay, let's try this out. Oh, my bad. What's going on? Something weird's going on with my NeoVim. The key binds are completely messed up. What is going on? Oh, it's because I was in caps lock. Bruh. Come on. Okay, 1. It works. You found another Envim user, bro. Like everyone in this community is Envim user. You think Coding Jesus' response was cope? You think that? You should go tell him. It's your first time seeing an Envim user using Windows. Dude, this is Ubuntu, blood. This is Ubuntu. I don't know what Windows thing you're talking about, blood. Original. How many times do I need to tell you? Sublime is for Python. That's it. You use Sublime for Python, nothing else. Alright, I'll go back here. Envim print my value. SD thread T2, and then T2 is the lambda. SD thread T2. Lambda, nothing in the capture. Nothing there. Print val 1. So I'm going to put it on a new line because this is crazy. Some weird stuff going on. Okay, that's much more readable. I'll make this readable as well. Yeah, Matt, that would be very helpful if you could continue guiding. That would be really nice of you. If you want, we can get on a call as well somehow. Good job, bro. Keep going. Yes, Abdullah, we will keep going. Forever and always up. We can learn about the capture state that helps write threads and more precise. The capture state. What are we capturing? Use Sublime for C. Create one variable inside main. Why don't we do it globally? The thumbnail looks tough, blood. Thanks. I want to study C++ too for my game dev. Keep it up, mate. Alright, Axe. Oh, Axe. If you're interested in C++ game dev, I highly recommend you go talk to this guy called Afnur and also Yuso. Yuso is a great helper in the community. He will personally help you out with any of your game dev needs. If you message him, right, he hosts events like every week, office hours for programming. So in fact, this is for anyone here. If you want to learn something complex in C++, actually a lot of other languages as well, here it is. C, C++, C#, Java, Python, Rust, JavaScript, TypeScript. Just go in the server and message this guy. He will help you. He's very good. He's a very, very amazing man. And they're doing game engine stuff specifically. As you can see, this is Afnor's game engine made inside the over here. So you know what I mean. Yeah, he's definitely the GOAT. Yuso is the GOAT. Epic, man. Anyways, usually the print val is another line. What? You mean like this? Is that? Dude, this is getting crazy. What is going on? Why are lambdas so complicated? Okay, so we got these parentheses for creating, like initializing. This is the square brackets for capture. I don't know what these parentheses are for. These curly braces are for the actual function, and then this is the parameter, and then the semicolon. That's still confusing me. I have no clue how this is allowed. I don't know how this is allowed, right? That's crazy to me. But I meant this one, sorry. This semicolon here on line 24. Inside int main, my val. What, should I make another variable? No, this one. That's the part we learn now. That comes now why we don't do it globally, okay. I'd also suggest remove a bit bloat int main parameter, no need unless you have a specific build system. Okay. Yes, sir. Return 0 is also not needed, but some people like that. I like to have it because it makes sense to have it. I mean, if the return type is int, you gotta return an int. You know, you can't. I know it does it automatically for you, but I don't like the fact that it does automatically. I always want to do that by myself. The reason we do int num in main is because it changes how we can pass to the lambda thread. Try use num instead of 1 in the lambda and you can see an error. Okay, let's see. Maybe it's an error because we didn't pass in the capture phase the reference. So let's go here and do that. So we got an error. Num is not captured. The lambda has no capture default. Int num was declared here. Okay. So, oh wait. So is this like a new scope? These curly braces, I'm guessing that it's a scope. I might be completely wrong. So if I'm gonna do testing purposes right now, we'll do int num2 is 2. So I'm thinking, because this is in the same scope, if it is a scope, I'm only guessing it's a scope because of the curly braces, then this should work. But if this isn't a scope, then I've just messed up. So let's try this. Wow, it worked. Terminate called without an active exception. Aborted. Right, that's it. The piece is gonna blow up. You love Green Odyssey? Bruh. The error is telling us we are trying to use variables outside the lambda that it doesn't know about, so we need to learn capture features for the lambda. Now doing reference tells capture everything about reference. Okay. So I can delete that. And it's gonna work now. If you know about reference, we can move on. There is also equals that captures by value. The meaning of that is that it copies it to the lambda so things outside lambda doesn't get affected. Okay. So if we do equals, then this is it's like a copy constructor kind of thing. Copy move, copy assignment. I just said a bunch of random words. So this might work, right? So it should work. But it's no longer going to be anything to do with the actual this number, this integer. It's going to be a brand new number because we're like copying. Like it's like, I think it's called a shallow copy. Let's try this. It should still be 1. Okay. Okay, but we're still getting an error. That's crazy. Terminate called without active exception. I'm gonna try again with reference. Okay, so even with reference or the equal sign, it's still giving me errors. Learning C-like languages is smart since it gives you more possibilities. Yeah. Facts, bro. Brad. Telling absolute facts. Only print val 1 on new line. Nah, bro, all of them need to be on the new line because I don't know what the hell's going on. It's often used for personal usage to more control of vars, but also race conditions and more so one needs to be careful how to use it. Alright. We can start about that if you like. So let's look at the lambda. If you look closely, we can see T2. Do you see that? Or the T2 function, yeah? Personal preference, all good, yeah. How you doing, bud? Doing good, Sanid. How is you? We're doing some C++ threading. Multi-threading. Yeah, so read a bit above. T2 is only saying, hey, I need an argument, and thread constructor is the job of that, how it's defined, not that important for now. Okay. So that's just how it's defined. A lambda is simply a function, of course, way more to it, but think of it as a function we create using this syntax. Which uni you're in? I'm not in uni. Dragon Elite. I just finished UK college. I just finished my 2nd year of college. I'm gonna start university my first year this September 2026. Gonna be doing bachelor's for software engineering, and I might do a master's as well if I think it's worth it. Okay, that doesn't copy it captured by reference, meaning the num value itself will be changed. Yeah, the equals is what you said it copies by value. Yeah, equals copies the value at the time lambda is created, not when you call the lambda. It copies the value at the time lambda is created, not when you call the lambda. Okay, but in this instance the lambda is called instantly. Oh no, it's not, because it's a normal thread. Forget it. I would suggest also removing the include you don't need, just so we can keep it clear, the learn path. Okay, we can do that. I keep them up there for LARPing purposes, just so you're aware. When new people come here, they can see I'm LARPing. You need T2.join. Oh yeah, true. Instead of writing std, you can write using namespace std. Yo, have I got any mods in the chat? Please, someone smite this child. Dragon Elite, you must be new here. Using namespace std is ops. If you use namespace std, you are officially an op. We don't do that around here. This is your first and last warning. JThread is different. We are currently using thread, not JThread. Yeah. One top, read it all. You're a bit behind. Then we can move on, and I can re-explain if needed. And remove to do. Oh yeah, true. You can call the function now, and it should work. Before moving on, it's important. Do you understand so far what's the difference between T1 and T2, and the capture between reference and equals? Yeah. I get the difference between the reference and the equals sign. And T1 and T2. Yeah, T1 is just the most basic thread. It's taking in the function like as a reference, and then it's taking an argument for the function. And T2 is the lambda, so it's all good. But how do you actually call it? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, when you do .join, that calls the thread already, like right then and there. Okay. Yeah, so just once more, references by capture, which means you are modifying on the variable itself and not copy. Equals means copy. The num variable after the lambda is still what we want to set it to earlier. 1, yeah. Little side tip just for memory purpose, not real deep dive. The reason why we write print val 1 and lambda is because how std thread construct is created. Alright. Now let's move on to seeing how the reference helps us. Print num before returning 0. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, it says 11. You got accepted into University of Georgia and UIUC. Which one should I choose? I mean, I'm from England, if you couldn't tell by the accent. So I don't know anything about American universities. So you're gonna wanna ask Coding Jesus that question. That is not my expertise, unfortunately. Inside the lambda, try to change the num val and then compile and see result. Important perhaps to see the print val is printing versus you manually 1 before you return 0. Okay, that's true. Okay. Yeah, it prints 1 and 1. No, I was just confused because I was printing this one right at the end. They all have the new line character, even before I added this new line character. What's it? So maybe one thread maybe T2. One of the threads finished before the other one, and then like they were printing at the exact same time. One of the threads were printing the value, but before it could get to the new line character, the other thread printed out its value as well. And then they both just did new line at the same time. I'm actually gonna see if that's true. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. That is what happened. They both printed out the value, before either of them could get to the new line character, and then they both just got to the new line character. That's why there's a gap there, and that's why they're both on the same line. Try commenting T1. Join and ensure that doesn't happen. What? Dude, I'm so confused. No. Look, I didn't put the new line character here, and it's still doing that. So it's the exact same code as it was up here. It's just this one did 11 and new line. Compile again. Bro, I just did. Compiled, main. It's random. It's the problem with the threads. If .join actually would prevent it, then it's not doing a good job. It's not doing a good job. This is the entire code. We banned them fine herb. Are we cooked? Are we cooked, man? I think it was what I said. T1 that joined before T2. T1 that joined before T2. That is what's happening. So T1 creates, then called T1.join. Ah, okay. I understand. But that would just be like kind of ugly code. Yeah, well, definitely it's not gonna reproduce the same error because, I mean, this T1 gets finished before T2 is even made. But that looks kind of ugly. Modifying the num value inside lambda before print val num do num plus plus. Let us. One, two, two. 1, 2, 2. T1 will, of course, only have 1 as its value, and T2 will have 2 as its value. Good little trick. Before running the compiler, check what you think would happen each time. Yeah, I'll do that from now on. That's a good learning trick. Okay. Okay, so I'll try the equals then. It should print the exact same value. It's just that num is going to stay at 1. So it's going to print 1, 2, and 1. 1, 2, and 1. Read only variable. Hold up. Lovely. 1, 1, 1. Excuse me. Oh, it's because I forgot to put the new value in. Num 2. 1, 2, 1. It's going to print 1, 2, 1. Yeah. Easy. 1, 2, 1. It was only so you can... Yeah, alright. Do you understand the idea of creation a thread, the 2 different methods? Yeah, one without lambda, one with lambda. Yeah, I get it. It all makes sense. It all does make sense. I've only got one question about these parentheses. After the capture brackets, there's these round parentheses. What do they do? What do they do? Oh, parameters. Parameters. This is getting really confusing. When calling a lambda, we usually do my lambda 1 or any value. Yeah, we can do lambda. I think it would be better to do lambda first. Because I've got so many questions about lambda. But I gotta end the stream in 5 minutes. Do you think we can do it in 5 minutes? Your boss is here in 8 minutes. Okay, perfect. So, lambdas then. We can assign them into variables, right? I didn't mean to do that. You don't need square brackets if you don't capture anything. I guess it's good for practice purposes to just keep it there so you don't forget about it. Try format, so it helps to write lambda inside their functions. I would try it without the square brackets to see how. This is weird though. This is weird. Lambda is definitely the weirdest thing I've seen. Primary expect. Oh. Oh. Okay. Whoever said that you don't need the square brackets for the capturing, even if you're not capturing anything, it's not true. Because I just got an error. Yeah, if you remove it, it doesn't work. You get an error. So that myth is debunked. I didn't put an argument. I think he meant we don't need the parentheses parameters if we don't need them, but personally I say to keep them. Were you born on the 23rd of any month? Are you asking me, Max? I was born on the 23rd of January, if you were asking me. It's a bit hard teaching when writing on phone, but so far, do you understand what lambda and what you wrote and what each part does? Yes. Yeah, I get the parts. But I'm gonna see what happens if I remove the parentheses. It still doesn't work. It still doesn't work. So you need the square brackets and the round parentheses in order to make it a lambda. I mean, it's true. I just tested it now. Oh wait, no. I was wrong. Wait. Okay. So that is it. You can actually. That's it. So you don't need the round ones, but you definitely need the square brackets. The round ones you can delete if you want to. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, that works perfectly fine. So we'll put the round back just because why not? You're calling test, but lambda is expecting in. Yeah. I'll put the int back in. Okay, back to this, we'll put 3. So we gave it an R value. Yeah, that's perfect. So if we put this, that's obviously gonna fail the compilation. But I'm thinking if we put two references, that's gonna turn it into an R value, which it is an R value 3. So will it work? Hey, it worked. That's sick. Okay. So I don't really understand what's the point of writing the 2 references yet. Bro, what? What is this? What is that, bro? Okay. Yeah, so this is the same as this. So that's a different story, but whatever. Max, I don't know if you guessed. You probably stalked the account, but I have a video of me turning 18. Is it? Yeah. In this video, I said I mentioned my birthday. Yeah, it literally says here. I made this plan for when I would turn 18 on Jan 23rd. That's my birthday. It's not very hard information to find. But okay. And I'm a lambda voice out of the brackets. Now put the parameter back here. This is a bit more complex. There's more to it, and it's used with constructor std move. That's way later to learn about. Yeah. Just looking at the lambda. Do you understand it so far? Can you walk me through it? We learn a bit better that way, so we can remember it. Never asked where you're from. I'm from England, man. I live in England. I get that question a lot, and I'm really confused. I have a pretty strong British accent, and what do people think I'm from America? I don't know. I think this is a pretty British accent, but yeah. Okay, so we got here. We are assigning the lambda to a variable called test, an anonymous function, and we can call test whenever we want infinite times. Auto, I'm not sure why it's auto. Well, we're not actually returning a value, which is a weird thing. Can I put void instead? I've never actually done that before. No, you can't. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know why it's auto, to be honest. Refreshing to see stuff like this in the AI hype age. Yes, bro. That's exactly what we're trying to get rid of. We're trying to make normal content again. I would suggest skipping the return type for later. Okay. W. Yes, bro. No AI over here. Pure learning like it was back in the day. Back before I was born in the 1980s. Okay, so we've got the capture value here. It can be reference or equals. We've been through that. Here's the parameters. We can have infinite parameters, obviously. It can be any parameters too. And we can use templates. Oh, I want to use a template. I want to use a template really urgently. That'd be sick. In fact, I'm going to do that. Okay. So now let's try this. Oof. Oof. Missing template argument. Oof. The compiler will deduce the type. You'll never guess the type of your thing. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. One thing, return type can change and vary a lot, so skip for now. Okay, I'll just leave as auto now, like forever. You can't alter parameters instead of the templates. That's not possible. The next step is to... If you have time. I actually do gotta go, man. But the simpleness for this is a reference. It's gonna not copy, but it's gonna actually provide you the exact memory address of the variable that you provided it with, and if you do equals, it's gonna copy that variable as like a shallow copy, so you don't get the memory address for it. It's a read-only variable at that point. Don't mess with templates, bro. I love templates. We need to learn the fundamental. They built around the fundamentals. Yes. Use auto instead that T. Bro. I thought templates were simpler than this. There's more to it once we learn about class abstraction, proper multi-threading, because it's very important to learn now instead of biting in the ass later. Alright, well, but that is going to be the end of this stream. So I got to go do some stuff. I had to end the stream like 10 minutes ago, but we were doing a lot of learning, and yeah, we forgot. You're also doing stream learning JavaScript. Cool, man. Template is simple, just two things: how to define it and where it goes and when. Very simple. Yes, bro. Okay, that is it. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you join the Discord, everyone who's watching. He closed the many tabs. That's when the session is officially over. Yeah. Facts, bro. You know me. You know when all the tabs close, it's done. But yeah, that's it. I stream every day of the week, apart from Saturday, from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. The schedule is here, man. Every single day. 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Sunday, apart from Saturday. So we'll be back here tomorrow at 6 p.m. UK time. Make sure you all be here. Welcome Jack, welcome Emil, everyone. And that's it. That's it for now. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Matt, so much for helping all that. You've been very helpful today, Matt. Okay. Right then, guys. See you next time. See you tomorrow. Peace.